Every morning, millions of people over 50 lace up their shoes and walk with the fierce belief that they are building an impenetrable shield against aging. They diligently count every step, persevering day after day, only to realize with dismay, knee pain is worsening, muscle aches are persistent, and their cardiovascular health has completely plateaued. Why is a healthy habit backfiring? Science has revealed a harsh truth. Walking with improper posture and technique not only diminishes the benefits, but directly wears down joint cartilage and accelerates your biological aging process. A massive study following over 14,000 older adults proved exactly this. They found that how you walk, including your biomechanics, stride length, and cadence, is actually a far more accurate predictor of longevity and serious medical events than simply how far or how fast you go. Instead of optimizing our form, we are putting immense pressure on ourselves with the 10,000 steps myth, a scientifically baseless number that was originally fabricated just to sell pedometers. You are putting in the sweat and effort, but incorrect habits are quietly stealing all of your hard-earned results. In this video, we will dissect the 9 most dangerous walking mistakes after 50, along with in-depth medical solutions to correct them on your very next walk. Keep watching until the very end, because mistake number 8 is an unconscious habit that almost all of us fall into, and it directly accelerates neurocognitive decline. The first mistake often begins even before you step out the door: your shoes. Many people think simply slipping on an old pair of flat sneakers or flip-flops is enough for a stroll around the park, but this is a fatal biomechanical flaw. As we age, the natural fat pad under our soles, acting as a biological shock absorber, begins to thin out. At the same time, the ligaments supporting the arch weaken, causing the foot to flatten. Wearing shoes with worn-out soles, uneven heels, or a lack of arch support is like building a house on a sinking foundation. It doesn't just cause foot pain. Every misaligned step generates a shock wave traveling straight up from the heel, twisting the ankle, misaligning the knee joint, and ultimately putting immense pressure on the spinal discs in your lower back. Medical warning: continually wearing the wrong shoes not only causes excruciatingly painful plantar fasciitis every morning when you wake up, but it also accelerates the degeneration of your knee joints and spine. The solution: throw away those shoes with soles worn down on one side. Invest in a dedicated pair of walking shoes with thick heel cushioning and built-in arch support. A simple test: if you can easily twist the shoe with both hands like wringing out a towel, it lacks the structural rigidity needed to protect your joints after 50, staring at your step counter but forgetting to count your breaths. That is a fatal mistake. After 50, we fall into the habit of shallow chest breathing. It's like pouring water that only wets the lid of a barrel, leaving the bottom bone dry. Your brain and muscles are screaming from oxygen starvation. Warning: shallow breathing triggers a red alert in your body. Blood pressure spikes. The heart beats exhaustingly fast to pump the meager remaining oxygen. The stress hormone, cortisol, floods the bloodstream. Solution: flip the switch to diaphragmatic breathing. Belly breathing. Place a hand on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose so your belly expands, and exhale slowly through your mouth. In just 3 minutes, oxygen will flood in, turning your walk into a true dose of recovery. Walking for 30 minutes and sweating but not drinking water because you aren't thirsty yet? You are slowly killing yourself. The harsh truth: after 50, the brain detects thirst very slowly. By the time you feel thirsty, your cells have been shriveled and dry for a long time. Warning: dehydration makes your blood as thick as mud. An aging heart has to strain to its absolute limits to pump that viscous blood, pushing the risk of heart attacks and blood clots to the breaking point. Worse, a lack of water drains the lubricating oil, or synovial fluid, in your joints. Knee cartilages grind directly against each other. Knee osteoarthritis begins. Solution: don't wait for thirst. Drink 8 ounces of water 20 minutes before walking. If you walk for more than 30 minutes, carry a small bottle and take a sip every 15 minutes. That is how you lubricate your joint cartilage and save your heart. Aging doesn't start with wrinkles. It starts with your footsteps. After 50, we unconsciously take short, shuffling steps to feel safe. Warning: medical data from 14,000 people proves A short stride is more dangerous than walking slowly. It atrophies your muscles, locks up your hip joints, and restricts blood flow. A shuffling gait is the most accurate predictor of future physical disability. Solution: extend your stride by just 2 to 4 inches. Lengthening your steps forces your core muscles to wake up, opens your hips, and pumps blood more powerfully. Don't overexert yourself. Just step slightly beyond your everyday, comfortable range. Do you walk the same distance at the exact same steady pace every day? The truth is, your body stopped improving a long time ago. Warning: your cardiovascular system is a muscle. If you don't challenge it, it weakens. Walking at a single pace is like lifting the same light dumbbell for 10 years. Your cardiovascular system goes into hibernation, losing its ability to burn fat and control blood sugar. Solution: apply interval walking. For every 4 minutes of relaxed walking, accelerate to a very brisk pace for 90 seconds. No need to run, just force your heart to beat harder than normal. This small habit increases physical function by 10% and wakes up your entire metabolism. Do you only walk on treadmills or perfectly flat sidewalks? Do you think that's safe? In reality, it's the fastest route to losing your balance as you age. Warning: perfectly flat surfaces cause thousands of tiny stabilizer muscles in your ankles, knees, and core to fall into a deep sleep. The result? When you accidentally slip on a small pebble, your body no longer has the reflexes to catch itself. That is exactly why falls are a leading cause of disability after 50. Solution: wake those muscles up. At least twice a week, walk on natural surfaces, a park trail, grass, or slightly uneven terrain. These imperfect surfaces force your entire balance system to work continuously. This is the most dangerous mistake for your brain. Staring down at your phone while walking not only ruins your neck posture, text neck, but completely severs the connection between your brain and your footsteps. Warning: research from UC Davis shows that walking while distracted causes an irregular gait. Worse yet, when your brain fails to engage with your surroundings and body movements during a walk, it is directly linked to rapid cognitive decline as you age. Solution: put the phone in your pocket. Expand your vision. Feel how your feet hit the ground, how your arms swing rhythmically, and listen to your breathing. Mindful walking is how you train your body while building a sharp brain fighting off dementia. You just finished an excellent power walk. Sweating, heart racing. You get home and immediately flop down on the sofa. Warning: this is a slammed brake that wrecks your body. When you walk briskly, a massive amount of blood pools in your legs. Stopping abruptly leaves this blood stagnating in your calves instead of being pumped back to your heart. The result: dizziness, nighttime calf cramps, and stiff, aching joints the next morning. Solution: spend the last 3 minutes of your walk moving very slowly. Then, force your muscles to release tension with gentle stretches for your calves and quads. Just a 3-minute cool down, and you will wake up tomorrow with legs that feel light as air. Finally, throw away the obsession known as 10,000 steps a day. This number has absolutely zero medical or scientific basis. It was merely a 1960s marketing campaign to sell pedometers. Scientific fact: studies show that maximum benefits for cardiovascular health and longevity begin to plateau at around 7,000 to 8,000 steps. Dragging yourself through another 2,000 steps with aching knees only increases the risk of injury. The most important thing isn't how far you walk in a single day, but whether you are consistent. A person who walks 5,000 steps every day with perfect posture and deep breathing will be infinitely healthier than someone forcing 10,000 steps in the wrong shoes with mindless form. CTA, call to action. Walking is a privilege of life. Don't let these mistakes steal your health. Tomorrow, when you lace up your shoes, choose a deep breath, a strong stride, and a focused heart. Which of these 9 mistakes are you making? Confess down in the comments below so we can fix it together. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Gymless Grit so you never miss health secrets decoded by science. See you next time.